Boat show season, as you can tell, is off to a fast and furious start. Today, my crew and myself, we find ourselves at the Newport International Boat Show on a beautiful Sunday. And one of the stars of the show so far is the Solace 345. Now, you might not have heard of this brand before, you'd be forgiven, but you obviously have heard of the Doherty name, which has been involved in boat building for quite a while. Starting out with Boston Whaler, the family then went on to found Edgewater and Everglades boats before Stephen founded Solace 345 we're standing on right now. Now, the reason why it's really stopping hundreds of people on the docks is what I'm standing on right here, the fish through transom. Now, really interesting idea, uses space on a boat that otherwise would be lost between the outboards. I think right here we're going to have to put this to the test later on and maybe do a little fishing if we're lucky. But what my colleagues are about to show you is that this is just where the innovation begins. Let's go check out the rest of the boat.
Dan,
what's going on?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's a huge crowd's been stopping at this boat. What do we got?
Rightly so. I literally just heard a guy say this is the coolest center console he's ever seen on the docks.
That's a lot of that, I think.
Yeah, I think he has a point. I was speaking with John Moe, the marketing manager of Solace, and he was saying that this is Stephen Doherty's magnum opus, and I think that says a lot because he's crammed so much stuff into this space that we're standing on right now. Fish through transom, obviously, he's going to get a lot of looks, a lot of attention, but there's plenty to like here. To port and starboard, we got two pressurized live wells with tuna tubes, and we got plenty of space that that your friends and family can hang out on. You know, that just pops up, and you know, it's a great place to hang out while fishing.
Oh, really transforms the space.
Absolutely. Underneath the hatch I'm standing on right now, we have a seakeeper, really accessible, which I think brings me to one of my favorite parts, is just the immensely satisfying workstation that they got going on here. You know, we got a single-handed hatch, which is really nice, really convenient when you're kind of out in choppy waters. We got a Kenyan grill.
Okay.
And two different sinks.
Nice.
We have plenty of drawer space down below. And then, like any...
The key to every fisherman's heart.
Absolutely, like any fisherman knows.
Called drink storage?
Yep.
Nice. Good spot for that.
And you know, you've been all over the place. You've been to Cannes, you've come to Newport. I think your world-weary legs are going to thank me right now.
I'm a little tired.
But...
have
no fear.
That's a cool touch.
A bench is here.
Excellent.
You know, we got a nice,
cool. That's a cool use of that space.
Hard top that comes down for our, you know, scuba-friendly audience out there. It's a good place to rest the tanks.
Yeah.
That can just flip up pretty easily, and
nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, it really is amazing how these seats transform the space. When everything tucked up and put away, you're like, this is a fishing machine, but all of a sudden the seats come out and looks ready for family cruising.
Absolutely. Socializing, or just a good place to hang out while the fish aren't biting.
Good spot to watch the baits, as one of my friends would say.
I've heard that before.
But I think for science, I'm gonna stay here and test it a little bit more. But if you could take it through the rest.
For science, guys, remember that. So up at the helm, we have 3 of Shockwave's shock mitigating seats and bolsters, and I can say from experience, this really makes a really different ride. Climbing up here, there's an 1.5 inches of a shock-resistant foam, which is great while running pretty hard. Something else I really find pretty cool right here is we have 2 of these. It's 2 of these induction charging phone chargers. Case or no case, it's as simple as sliding this up, placing the phone here, and you're gonna get a full charge. Gotta be honest, I don't know how it works, but it's something I really find pretty fascinating. And wait a second, whose legs are those?
Hey Simon!
Krista!
How's it going?
What's going on?
I'm just testing the bridge up here. It's pretty nice.
How is that tuna tower?
You know, it's awesome. You just kind of scamper up here, and then this sunroof closes electrically, you know, if it's raining or whatever and you want to be down at the lower helm. But I don't know, I think I might want to be at the upper helm for fishing and visibility, you know?
I can totally get that, yeah. What other capabilities does it have?
One really cool thing is this buggy top, which they're calling it.
Buggy top, okay.
Yeah, it'll fold back, so if you want to go through a bridge or you want a trailer, it's really convenient to do it that way. And yeah, I think I might have to keep testing it up here and spend the rest of the day.
I don't blame you. The sun seems pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. But I heard Jeff's maybe on the bow.
Oh, Jeff's here?
Say hi, yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey Hey Jeff, you still up there on the bow?
Sure am.
How is it? It looks comfy.
Very comfortable indeed. I'm just testing these seats here, and they're passing with flying colors. I got my phone up here charging. There's a charger on this side as well if you want to join me. And we got 2 more forward-facing seats in front of me for a total of 4 forward-facing seats here on the bow. So I'm very comfortable here. In addition to the seats behind me, we've got seating for about a dozen people. So I'm going to stay up here and relax. I might go down below. Below decks, we got about almost 6'5" feet of headroom down there, and a head as well. Good place to get out of the sun if you needed to. And one thing I've noticed as well is all this wood on here. About 10 coats of varnish and clear coat on it, so it's as maintenance free as the creosote coated rod holders, etc. on board. They tried to do away with as much as metal as they could on this boat. Make it as much maintenance free as possible, more time for fishing. You can hear a lot more about this boat in an upcoming issue of Power Motor Yacht and Outboard magazine, so stay tuned. Hope to see you out there.